Hi everyone, I'm really glad I took this class actually because it definitely has opened my eyes up to how the social determinants of health are linked to very prevalent health disparities, and that some things are just ingrained and they're systemic, um, but that some things need to be changed or they have effects that I didn't even know existed. Like with the social determinants of health, I understand everything in your lifestyle contributes to how you live, but not everyone has the same opportunities um, because of their social determinants. So there are very prominent health disparities between minorities and those who live in underserved communities, because the social determinants of health are like your community. So if you aren't very strong financially, then you will not be able to live in a place with very good health care, for example. Or if you live in a rural area, then it'll be even harder to have access to health care. And then you also have your education. So that's kind of a generational thing. And also that comes down to your finances, because sometimes people need to work before they can finish school, so they have a poor education, which means they end up not being able to get a very good job, or they don't have a great understanding of how healthcare works because they don't have access to that. And then you also have, um, of course, economic stability, which kind of is intertwined between all of those. And then finally, it just comes down to healthcare, really, because um, that also determines how you live. So if you don't have very good access, or you just can't go, that's something maybe cultural or financially that you just can't go, then of course you're going to have very poor health and poor health education and not a lot of access to what you need to have good health. Um, and then I do plan on being in the medical field when I grow up. So as my future career, I want to be, I'm not exactly sure, but a doctor specializing in cardiology, possibly, so a cardiologist. But really, whatever I choose, this class has helped to contribute to a greater understanding of that, because you need to be able to understand how to communicate to different types of people and to empathize with them, whether or not you can understand what they're dealing with. Um, and you need to be able to learn to just listen and try to understand rather than just going with what you've always done. I think it should be a unique experience between every patient that you have, and it needs to be a personal experience as well. This class has also impacted me in a way where, everyone always wants to work at big hospitals to get their name out there and everything, but I think once I go into the medical profession, I'd like to look into working in a smaller community where they don't have as great access, because I feel like you would get a lot more of a personal experience, and then you would also be helping their community because you're giving them what they need, and they need more people and more understanding people. So this class is geared towards making sure you can reach your future career with understanding and being able to help people better, because a big problem right now is that people just feel like they aren't being heard by health professionals. And then making my voice. That kind of goes along with the making my voice heard within the community, because I do live in a smaller area, so I wouldn't be surprised if I came back once I get training and everything to actually work here. And then I might travel a bit, but I think that would be the best way I could help out within my own community. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and I look forward to seeing your responses.